Today is the day I give you all what you all have been asking for. The recipe that took my hair from this to this. So if you like what you see, do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe because today is the day I break it all down. This is such a highly requested video and this is the answer to all of your questions. How I grew my hair waist length, how Sierra grew her hair longer. Anytime someone approaches us on the street about how we grew our hair, in our DMs, on YouTube, about what we do to grow our natural hair, and also all the videos that I've made before mentioning the protein treatment. This is the protein treatment I'm talking about, okay? This protein treatment is so simple to use. It's very gentle in terms of introducing your hair to protein, and it's very effective and very affordable because the ingredients, I will bet you the ingredients for this, most of them are already in your cabinet, okay? Because this is a part of the Getting Back to the Basics series where Sierra and I show you all how we take care of ourselves with ease, affordability, and access at the center. Because everyone, regardless of their class or income, deserves to know how to take care of themselves with the access to the resources they already have. At this point, I also want to mention how this protein treatment works for anyone. This is what I recommend to anyone because it's so simple, effective, and easy. Look at how much it has grown Sierra's hair between these last two clips. Look at these inches. And her hair is colored, yet her hair is not damaged. It's thick, healthy, long, strong, and shiny, and it just has the sheen. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. So this is everything that you will need for the protein treatment. Honey, mayonnaise, not flavored mayonnaise, apple cider vinegar, eggs, and olive oil. These 5 ingredients are everything I use every single time I do my protein treatments. Save the apple cider vinegar, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So the benefits of these are amazing. I have 3 things that are protein heavy because this is a protein treatment, which is mayonnaise, eggs, and olive oil. If you don't know, mayonnaise is made with eggs and oil, so that's the reason why it's in this video, and it has great benefits for hair. And so I add the eggs and olive oil on top of the mayonnaise because it just, triples up on the protein that will be in this treatment. So in terms of measurements, I use around 3 to 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 3 eggs, about a half a cup to a whole cup of olive oil, 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey, and 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. That is the measurements that I use for my hair because my hair is extremely long, extremely dense and thick because of all of the amazing nutrients and benefits this protein treatment has. And so if you're someone who has shorter hair, I would recommend literally like 1 egg, 2 to 3 ounces of olive oil, a tablespoon of honey because you can't have too much honey, and I'll get into the benefits of honey later, and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. So while I'm on the topic of all of these ingredients, let's talk about the benefits of them because this may seem like a strange or very different protein treatment, but I'm going to break it all down. So starting with the mayo. Mayo is made with eggs and oil. Those are the 2 ingredients in mayo. I use an egg-based protein treatment because eggs are so amazing for your hair. It's honestly mind-boggling. Eggs have been used on hair as far back as the 11th century. So yes, eggs have been used in beauty treatments for centuries, and it's because they're rich in fats and vitamins that strengthen your hair, makes your hair lush and thick and long and dense and healthy. It also literally helps to it also literally helps to heal damaged hair that may have been damaged from chemicals, heat, excessive manipulation, color, and a myriad of other ways hair can be damaged. So eggs, to me, is a super ingredient to use on your hair to not only heal damaged hair or to repair damaged hair, but also to prevent hair damage. Like, it makes your hair like steel. Like, it literally enriches, nourishes, and strengthens your hair so much. So I love that. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar helps to balance the pH of your scalp and hair follicles. So if you're a person who suffers from itchy, dry scalp, a lot of dandruff, whose hair is weak or brittle, due to like lack of moisture, try using ACV in your protein treatments. Literally, I was someone who suffered from dandruff a lot because it's hereditary. My grandmother actually needed like a prescription for a very special shampoo and conditioner because her dandruff was so bad, and I, inherited some of those traits, and I used to have excessive dandruff, and I haven't had dandruff for about 7 or 8 years because that's how long I've been doing like these protein treatments consistently with ACV in it. Now I've done mayonnaise treatments since I was little, like when my mom was doing my hair, but since I've been doing my own hair, I added ACV to it and I don't have dandruff. Like my scalp is clean and clear. So ACV is why I use it, because it helps to it helps to balance the pH of your scalp and make sure that nothing is getting out of balance and everything is copacetic. In addition to that, ACV also helps to break down buildup. So if you're someone who uses a lot of gel, a lot of grease, I always recommend to add ACV to your protein treatments and hair treatments, because when you go to wash your hair, I mean, you need something to break all of that buildup up, and so ACV can help you with that. Like literally put it in, and the gel and the dirt and the buildup and the sweat will literally like melt out of your hair, and you'll use less shampoo. So, and it'll just be easier for you to wash your hair, cleaner hair. So ACV. Olive oil, we all know that olive oil is extremely hydrating and penetrates the hair shaft. Like, do we even have to talk about the benefits of olive oil? But for me, I will, because olive oil is the only oil I use in my hair. I absolutely love it. I don't It's also extremely accessible and affordable. Like I feel like the avocado oils, jojoba oils, grapeseed oils, all those things, I mean, I'm not extremely experimental with oils because I like to keep things simple and affordable and accessible. Like that's what Sierra and I are all about. And so like a bottle, like a $6 bottle of olive oil can last me months. You know what I mean? Because of my hair routines. So I love olive oil and using it in this protein treatment because it literally just helps to hydrate the hair. Speaking of hydrating the hair, I'm moving on to honey, because honey, oh my gosh, y'all. Honey is so good for your hair. And my favorite fact about honey is that it is a humectant. A humectant means that it draws moisture from the air and adds it to your hair or skin, like whatever you want to put it on. Isn't that amazing? Like extra moisture. Natural hair can never have, well, of course it can have too much moisture, but I'm saying like it's harder to keep our hair moisturized than it is for us to, you know, like have too much moisture. So that's amazing. So I add honey to my protein treatments because you want your protein treatments to be hydrating and to give your hair all the nourishment it needs to be great. So we are nearing the end of this video. As you see, all I do is mix all of these things together. I then separate my hair into sections, spray it with water, and detangle it and put this in there. I let it sit for, well, for me, I've been doing this for a while, so sometimes I could let it sit for like 3. All you need to do is let it sit for an hour. But because of me, I usually let that thing sit from 3 hours, 7 hours. It can become long depending on whatever responsibilities I have in that day. Like I literally just put it in, leave it in, and then wash it out at the end of the day. So because it usually takes me like 2 to 3 hours to put it in. So when you think about that, I mean, the time adds up. But you literally only need it to sit in your hair for an hour. I put it in, I put plastic bags over my head, like 2 to 3 plastic bags, and I let that thing sit. And then after the plastic bags, I wrap it up with a towel to really get that heat, like let the heat from my body like heat up my scalp and trap that heat in with the towel to really make sure all of those ingredients are really penetrating my hair shaft and my scalp and all of those amazing things. And then I just wash it out with, I do use a sulfate shampoo. I use Suave because I just like the cleanliness of it. But you can use a sulfate free shampoo. Like this is a great gentle protein treatment to wash out. Like it's not difficult to wash out, but what I will say is to not have that water hot, because the egg can cook in your hair and that will be very annoying. So rinse it out with cooler water. It doesn't have to be cold, but cool water, and you should be fine. And then go ahead and go in with your shampoo. So yes, everyone, this is it. This is what I use on Sierra's hair, my mama hair, my brother hair, my cousin's hair, everybody's hair, everyone in my community's hair. And now that you all are a part of my community, this is what I'm going to recommend to you all to go from this to that. We can all have long, healthy, thick, beautiful hair that also doesn't require a ton of money to take care of or have a really super complicated routine. And you can also check out my other videos that I've posted so that way you can know what I do outside of my protein treatments if you haven't already. So, yes, if you made it here, do not hesitate to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any more tips I have to share. I promise you, there's so many more things that will make your natural hair journey that much more easy and that much more fruitful. So, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.